The recent attacks on the Asian American community have renewed interest in a cultural partnership in the East Bay. Take a look at these T-shirts reading Asian Black Unity. They're being seen more and more around Oakland's Chinatown. They're the idea of two community artists and activists. It all started after racial justice protests last year after George Floyd's death. Some Chinatown businesses were damaged, but not necessarily from the racial justice protesters. Police say vandals often mix into the crowd, so the activists thought of ways to bridge the communities, not just through the shirts, but through community cleanup events as well. Tarika Lewis is one of the activists who designed the logo, and she was the first female member of the Black Panther Party.
To keep things in context, is Asian and Black unity, this is nothing new. This has been going on for decades, probably before California became a state. I'm so glad that we were able to produce these shirts and signs that went on Asian businesses not only during the George Floyd protests, but we can go back to the Oscar Grant protests.
The other creator of the partnership is Tommy Wong, a co-founder of Good Good Eats. It's an Oakland-wide effort to help small food businesses and ethnic cultural districts during the pandemic and beyond. He says after hearing anti-Asian and anti-Black sentiment in Oakland neighborhoods in recent years, he felt he had to act.
Well, I would say that, Chinatown is everywhere now, and everywhere is places like Chinatown in Oakland. And so we come from a mixed environment, right? And where people have been doing work for decades and decades together. And so when we're hearing these kinds of stories that are really divisive, or we're hearing the talk on the street that's very divisive, we're here to remind people that we've been together through worse for a long period of time.
And demand is surging for these shirts. Proceeds go to manufacturing costs and to help with their community initiatives.